Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Delta Force 2. In the last episode, we started Operation Common Resolve, where we found out that some biohazardous materials have been stolen by a terrorist cell. I don't believe we have a name for the terrorist cell yet. We may not ever learn. We cleared out the two areas in Antarctica. We pretty much eliminated the hostile threat in the area. And apparently now we have a lead somewhere in Africa. We're going to do airmail now. The virus has been tracked to an airfield in Uganda. Infiltrate the enemy base and search for the virus.
Although we were unable to recover the virus, we have learned much from the captured staging base. Intelligence indicates that a paramilitary group called the NEO masterminded the attack. They plan on using the virus as leverage for future demands. We have tracked the plane believed to be transporting the virus to a small airfield in the Republic of Uganda. Your objective is to secure the airfield and search the aircraft for the package. Bravo will insert west of the airfield and proceed in on foot. Alpha and Charlie will converge on the objective from the north and east, respectively. U-2 overflight shows light defenses at the field. You should be able to get in and out before anyone knows you're there.
Alrighty. So we're going to do things a little bit differently this time. We are going to be sneaky snipers. We're going to stick with the SOCOM 45. We're going to stick with the ghillie suit and the extra ammo. I think that's all good. We are going to be as efficient as possible. Once the assault starts, I'm going to be picking off enemies to and fro, and hopefully they won't even spot me. That's the plan, at least. Fun fact, if you immediately start walking towards, you can hop in the helicopter, and it'll take you way the heck out here. Like, I think it's like somewhere over, I think it's right here, actually. And you can swim back. There's no reason to do that, but that's something that you can do. Oh, didn't mean to. Okay, let's... Okay, so we got 17 mags for our rifle. We've got a ghillie suit. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Apparently you can turn off your gun. Okay. They don't know we're here. How sneaky can I be? Oh, never mind. I can't believe that actually worked. They don't know we're here yet. Now, granted, I don't have... Welp, we've been spotted now. Alright, we're gonna do our best to actually, like, get a nice perch. Oh my gosh, okay, maybe we don't...
You've got a shooter by the plane!
Ooh, I forgot I could do that. zero in. Gosh, I'm a good shot. Zeroing in this game makes things incredibly easier. Am I good? Got him. Alrighty. We've pretty much cleared this area out. We're gonna very quickly descend the hill. I think I've got to be careful. Because I think there's a pit here somewhere.
Check each of the buildings and the
Yeah, right there. So, this is a new thing they added. Or at least I think this is a new thing they added.
Alpha team.
These are instant kill spikes. Like, if you run down this hill, you will just immediately die.
King 6, this is Alpha 1. We're at the objective and engaging the enemy. Bravo, this is Alpha 1. Look for shooters in the towers.
Shooters in the towers. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think you're supposed to be able to grab that. Yep. Okay. Oh. That could have ended poorly. Let's go ahead and de-zero our scope, because now we're out of a point where we can actively make use of it. So far, so good. Okay, so this is fun. Okay, that's good. I bet I can hit that. Nope. Shit, okay. Okay, this guy's dead. We're gonna move in here. Oh, I didn't realize there were ammo pickups. Or let me rephrase it, I didn't realize that's what they were. Oh. I don't think he knew what he was doing. Okay. Alrighty. Sorry, I thought those were people over there. Okay. That seems to be good, at least for now. Oh my gosh, nice shot. Okay, oh gosh, I should probably check that. Okay, yeah, that seems to be good. Search buildings and aircraft. What's up with this guy? He's clearly in here. The more you know. Okay.
Bravo, check the aircraft.
That's the plan. Let's see what we got. Okay. Aircraft is clean for now, at least. I don't think there's anybody in here. But just in case there is, we're going to clear it. Excuse me. I've been burping a lot today. I don't know what's going on. Alrighty. Is that something? No, okay. Is this clean? I'll go check it out. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm pretty sure this area is clear, but I should clear it. Yep. Clear as glass. Great day. There are a lot of guys in here. Oh gosh. Okay, maybe don't sprint that. Is there a way to walk? There is a way to walk. Okay. Duly noted. Alright. Here we go.
King 6, Alpha 1, LZ is clear.
Yeah? We see.
This is King 6. Looks like the package isn't here. Prepare to pull out. Black Widow, move in for the extraction.
Yep, to extraction.
King 6, Black Widow. Inbound to extraction point Zulu.
Alrighty. And there they are. Enter. Okay, so now we've got options, but we're gonna go up the continent. That was pretty successful. I wonder. Oh, okay. The enemy's main vehicle depot has been located. Proceed to objective Python and disable all vehicles found.
We need to limit Daniil's movements and prevent them from smuggling the virus out of the country. Intel has identified an equipment depot on the Lagogo River, designated Objective Python. Bravo will proceed north and infiltrate the depot. You must disable all vehicles at the objective. Alpha and Charlie teams will provide overwatch to minimize operational exposure. All teams rendezvous with Black Widow for extraction. Your insertion from the south will require you to cross the Niger River, but this will help you to avoid the few patrols and watchtowers at the objective.
Alrighty. Change gear. So, we've got some pretty standard stuff. I'm gonna switch things up a little bit because I don't need extra ammo. Honestly, I'm half tempted to go with satchel charges. Because if I've got the grenade launcher, well, no. I'll go with the law. And in fact, I'll go with 2 laws just to be safe. Yeah, that should be fun.
Black Widow to Bravo. We'll meet you at the extraction point. Bravo, watch for patrols along your route.
We're gonna be sneaky here. So we got people coming up that way. There's a couple people coming up that way. I don't know if there's anybody else. I don't think there is. There is. So, logic dictates that I'm supposed to go that way. That was a terrible, terrible move. But it worked. So, we are going to engage in a little bit of tomfoolery. Because, why cross the river when I can do something even better? Just take those guys out. Okay. Okay. We have a laser designator, which is nice.
This is King 6 requesting fire mission, over.
King 6, Whiskey 1, send your fire mission,
We're going
over.
to take this guy out really quickly. And actually, we may take out that helicopter as well. Oh, yeah.
This is King 6 requesting fire mission, over.
King 6, Whiskey 1, send your fire mission, over.
We're going to let them do their thing. That's going to take out a good chunk of the problem. Because I don't know if the helicopter can get up. Because it really depends on the mission. But let's be safe. We'll grab you.
This is King 6 requesting fire mission, over.
King 6, Whiskey 1, send your fire mission,
It's
over.
a good thing that they don't know where I am. They're not going to get anything done from here. Now, I don't see anything else from here. Oh, yes, I do.
This is King 6 requesting fire mission, over.
King 6, Whiskey 1, send your fire
We're going to
mission,
hit them
over.
all. If we can hit them all from here, or most of them from here, we have done good. So, looking towards the future, I plan on playing this game to its completion, including, right on target. That was great. Including all the quick missions. Another thing that I plan on doing is going through and doing Delta Force Land Warrior, which I've heard is really good, but I don't think it's as good as this game. Which is fun, because this game I remember being really special. So of course I'm not anticipating it to be as good. But is that a person? No. Okay. But I do plan on playing it. Oh gosh. Okay. We're gonna switch to burst and we're gonna hop on the boat. Because I'm pretty sure I can hop on the boat and the boat will drive.
Bravo, King 6. I have a chopper on the base. Looks like a KA-29. Also, a couple of patrol boats on the water and multiple trucks. Hit the chopper first.
It's already been hit. There we go. That's one of the things I like about this game is there are multiple ways for you to kind of go and do things. Like, I think if I wanted to, I could have gone around with the MP5 or any other silenced weapon, taken these two guys out, 4 guys actually, hopped in the boat and they wouldn't know I'm here. Now, that might not always work, but it's nice to know that you can do that. And, you know, unfortunately for these guys, I've already cleared out most of the building, most of the place. As far as we know, there's no friendlies here, so I'm weapons free. I'm clearing this place out. At least that's the plan. It's funny because unlike Delta Force 1, I know this game. So I know where I'm going, I know how I'm going, and I'm not too concerned with how it's going to pan out because I'm pretty sure it's going to pan out just fine. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Oh! They're coming. That'll do it. Let's head this way.
This is Alpha 1. I've got bad guys moving up the main road.
Well, I'm gonna trust you to take care of that then, my friend. Gonna move back here. Let me make sure there is. I don't remember why I know that, but I remember that being a thing the last time I played this game. It's like, oh, hey, there's
King 6, Whiskey
there's
1.
guys
Send your
here.
fire mission. Over.
They're in the water. One of these days, I'm gonna get the rebreather and do like a stealth mission where I go through and like try to do one of these things. Oh gosh, I hope I don't get fired upon while an airstrike is coming down. Okay. Good on that front, at least. Ooh. That doesn't sound good. Oh shit! Damn! Okay. You know what? We're actually gonna try it. We're gonna try our best to like move around and see what happens.
Bravo, watch for patrols along your route.
Oh. Okay, well. What is that over there? Okay. Alright, we're gonna try this again.
This is King 6, requesting fire mission, over.
King 6, Whiskey 1. Send your fire mission. Over.
Send your fire mission over. Over. Or out. Because, yeah, in hindsight, I bet it would be pretty easy.
This is King 6,
I bet it would
requesting
be
fire
pretty
mission,
easy
over.
to,
King
like,
6,
do a
Whiskey
stealth
1.
mission in the
Send
dark
your fire mission.
with,
Over.
like, the MP5, a rebreather, the underwater pistol, stuff like that. I bet it would be pretty simple. But first,
This is King 6,
grab
requesting
you.
fire mission, over.
King 6, Whiskey 1. Send your fire mission. Over.
This game is a lot of fun. I really do enjoy the Delta Force games. Like, when I was younger, I played a PS1 Delta Force game, and I remember it not being as good, but that it also had some pretty nuanced features, if I remember correctly. Uh, yeah, right there.
This is King 6, requesting fire mission, over.
King 6, Whiskey 1, send your fire mission.
Like,
Over.
it had, like, you could go up behind enemies and get them to hold up their hands. They would unlock doors for you if you could get them to go to the door. There was, like, a decoder that you could use. There was a lot of cool things you could use. It just wasn't very intuitive. And maybe that was the point. But do I want... I'll be that guy.
This is King 6,
I'll be that
fire mission,
guy.
over.
King 6, Whiskey 1, send your fire mission. Over.
I'll do it. This is the risk of not having a bulletproof vest. I should have a bulletproof vest. Wow. They did not give a fuck. However, I'm a good shot. $400 meters. Slight right of these guys. I thought I saw somebody under there earlier. Got him. Got him. There's a guy right there. Hello? Okay, maybe I need to get a little bit closer. But yeah, no, these games are fun. I wish I'm curious to play the new like free to play game because it has its own campaign now, and supposedly the campaign is free. Where? Oh, okay. Supposedly the campaign is really good. All this to say, where is that guy? Wait a minute. I don't know if that was in play or not, but it's definitely not now. Got him. Okay.
Bravo, King 6. I have a chopper on the base. Looks like a KA-29.
Yep.
Also, a couple of patrol boats on the water.
So, we're gonna hop in here. We're actually going to do this. Long story short, I plan on playing through this. I plan on playing Land Warrior. And then I'm gonna take a very, very small break from Delta Force, and I'm actually going to focus on oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. Then I'm going to play a different military tactical shooter. And it's that situation where I want you guys to help me out. There are options. I do know that they're planning on doing a campaign for Ground Branch. I'm hoping by the time that I've played through this and Land Warrior, that campaign will be out. The people behind Ground Branch have always been kind of on the slower side, though, so maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. But that's an option. I could play through some campaigns of Arma, which is also an option. I could play some of the older Arma games. there is Ghost Recon. Uh, let me know. Like I said, I'm gonna play Delta Force Land Warrior after this one, and then we'll go from there. Because I do want to stick to one franchise for a bit, but I also know that after a while games can get old, so I don't want to 100% completely. Whoa. He doesn't know. He doesn't suspect a thing. Alrighty. We're gonna play a fun little game called Shake the Baby. Um and what that entails is I'm going to go Scorched Earth and kill everyone in sight. Starting. First things first, time to load. Starting with these guys. Ha ha! Okay. Okay. That could have ended poorly. Shit, you're shooting at me. Okay. We're gonna move this way. Because great day, they're shooting at me at this point. Can I throw a grenade in there? No, I can't. Okay. This room's clear. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I guess we didn't fix the screen issue. Unless I need to press... Oh! 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 Oh!
Bad guys moving up the main road.
Okay! Okay. This did fix it. So, for those of you who are playing this game along with me, if you guys are having the same issue, and you've downloaded the patch that whenever the screen freezes, you just press insert. If it doesn't work, press FN insert. That might also work. I was about to quit because this has been a problem for a while. But apparently, it's actually quite a simple fix. So I think we're good, for now at least. Okay. Gosh, that was a good cover shot. Okay. We're in here. Okay, we're going to clear this. Looks like that was all... Oh, shit. Okay. That'll do it. It's Alpha 2. Hold on. Oh. I think we're good. I don't see any more vehicles. Oh, I didn't get the boat. I don't think I got the boat anyway. Did I get the boat? I think we're good to go. No, I didn't get the boat. Okay, let's get the boat. Can I get it with the law? No, I can't.
This is King 6.
Maybe I
requesting
could do it
fire
with the
mission,
satchel
over.
charges,
King
but I
6, Whiskey
definitely
1.
don't have
Send
those.
your fire mission.
So,
Over.
and it could just be a situation where I need to hit him with more grenades. More rocket-propelled grenades. Gosh, I cannot believe that that fixed the problem. Video games are so weird, you guys. Like, I love a good video game, but sometimes these games are just wonky. Make sure we clear that shrapnel. Jeez.
Bravo, proceed to the extraction point.
Yep, there we go. We done did it. And so far, the missions have been pretty varied. You know, we've been looking for things. We've been trying to stop the force, eliminating all the enemies in an area, destroying all the vehicles in an area. There's a lot to work with here. I don't know. The next one is destroying a communication area, I believe.
Bravo, this
Yep,
is King
there we
6.
go.
That's all.
And I
Good work.
think. Yep. Black Widow's on their way. Be really fun. You can totally just go crazy off the walls and like shoot your chopper down and stuff. There's no reason to, other than the fact that it's pretty funny. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Should I? Oh. You lucky duck. Oh. That was a terrible throw. Anyway, we're gonna end the mission here. So, in the next episode, we will jump into Blindside and Hold Up. These are gonna be fun missions. What we're gonna do is we're gonna run through one campaign, and then we're going to hop in and do half of the quick missions. Actually, out of curiosity, how many quick missions are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 quick missions. So what we're going to do is we're going to do half of them. We'll do, like I said, once we finish the campaign, we'll do half of them. And there's no story to them. They're just random scenarios that you can do. Well, not random, you know what I mean. Easy stuff, let me put it that way. And easy might not be the right word, but we'll do half of them, and then we'll do the second campaign, and then we'll do the other half of them. That should give us a good variety of missions. That should give us a good chunk of episodes. Should be all in all a good time. Now, with that being said, I hope you guys are excited for the other series coming out soon. In addition to playing this, I'm also playing through Five Nights at Candy's 2. I don't know if that episode will be out by the time this comes out, but I think it comes out this same week. I'll be starting that off very soon. Spider-Man 3 for the PC will be out soon. That one's going to be interesting because I played Spider-Man 3 on the PS3 when I was younger. Had a blast with it, but I've heard nothing but bad things about that game. So it could just be a nostalgia thing for me, or it could be much worse than I remember, and I could hate it. I loved Spider-Man 2, had nothing but great memories about that game, and whenever I went back and played that, that stayed true, so I'm hoping that that will be the case for 3, but I don't have very high hopes. And I'm also going to be playing Espire 2. For those of you who don't know, Espire is a VR stealth game. I played the first one last year, I believe, and that game was absolutely phenomenal. Have nothing but respect for that game. It did a really good job of giving me options for stealth, but making me feel powerful enough to go in and like engage in combat as well. All in all, incredible experience. And you know, it was really funny when I played through the campaign of that game. There were so many things that I didn't know you could do by the time that I finished the game, that when I went into the challenges, and the challenges were like, oh, hey, kill everybody with your bare hands. I was like, you can do that? Like, there were so many things you could do in that game. And actually, I want to go back at some point and go through and like find all the weapons in each level so that I can start with those weapons. There's just a lot of fun in that game. The second one, from what I understand, is supposed to be like 10 times better, and I really enjoyed the first one. So I have high hopes for the second one. Very excited to play it, but I haven't started it yet. I've started the other 2 games, but haven't started uploading anything yet. But yeah, game recommendation for today is going to be, you know what? This one's a little less niche. Star Wars: The Old Republic. And I'll say this. If you're a fan of Mass Effect, if you've played the Mass Effect games, you know what you're getting into. Highly recommend The Old Republic. Knights of the Old Republic was a fantastic game. I haven't played the second one yet because I'm planning to stream that. But I've played The Old Republic a couple times, a couple different stories. The Old Republic is basically an MMO version of Knights of the Old Republic, and even if you're not the biggest fan of MMOs, give the Old Republic a shot, because the story of each class is phenomenal, and, you know, it's very much Mass Effect-y and Old Republic-y, in that you get a crew, you can romance certain members of your crew, you know, and each class has their own unique story. So, and there's dark and light side choices. So the campaign will kind of change depending on whether or not you're like a good person or a bad person. And they really give you a lot of freedom to be an absolute dickhole. That's a new one for me. Or be like the nicest person ever. For instance, one of my Sith characters was really nice, and like he was freeing slaves and like doing all kinds of crazy stuff like that. Whereas I have a Jedi character that like murders people every chance she gets. Like, it's really fun. And if you've ever been interested in getting into the Old Republic, you know, I'm sure most people would tell you to start with Knights of the Old Republic, and I will second that. Knights of the Old Republic is a fantastic game, but if you want something a bit more modern, this is a good starting point. I'm sure some people will disagree with me for that, but at the end of the day, it's a fictional game in a fictional setting. You can start wherever you want. It's kind of the big deal about the Star Wars movies is you start at the originals, you start at the prequels. Technically, if you want to go from start to finish, you should start with the prequels. But I mean, if you really wanted to be nuts, you could start at episode 9. Might not be the best idea, but you could. It's your choice in the end, but highly recommend it. The stories are very interesting. One of my characters, so you get companions throughout the game. and the companions are always really cool. And they fit your class. One of the nice things about it is that by the end of a campaign, you have 5 companions, and those 5 companions, excuse me, can fulfill the role of another party member. So, like, if you were playing with a group, you wouldn't need your companions, but if you're playing by yourself, those companions will do literally anything you need. You always have, at some, the order in which you get them is always different, based off of the different, classes that you pick. But, for instance, the Sith Sorcerer, I believe, their class is primarily ranged and spell-based. You can attack melee with melee, but you start out with kind of that idea of, oh, you know, a lot of your attacks are going to be ranged, or they're going to be buffs or healing or debuffs. So your first companion is like a melee tank. The other example of this is, I believe, with the Jedi Knight. If you play the Jedi Knight, you get a ranged tank as your starting class, because the Jedi Knight is supposed to be a tank/damage character. However, at the very beginning, you're not going to really be able to do much tanking, so you need somebody to help. But you eventually end up getting all these different characters that do different things, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but they're all very interesting stories, and even, like, there's, again, without spoiling too much, there's one character that's literally a droid, and the story that you get from them, even if it's not as entertaining as HK from Knights of the Old Republic, it's still a very interesting story. They do really good jobs. BioWare used to tell such great stories, and I'm not trying to knock BioWare now, but I know a lot of their most recent games have kind of not done so well. Anthem being one, Mass Effect Andromeda. A lot of people are going back to Andromeda and saying that Andromeda was actually pretty good. I haven't played Mass Effect at all, so I don't know. But I've heard a couple people going back and saying that about Andromeda, but Anthem apparently was terrible, and Dragon Age of Veilguard has not done so well. I don't know if it's because it was actually a bad game, or if it was just because of controversy. You never know. It's one of those things where Dragon Age the Veilguard and Assassin's Creed Shadows were both games that were kind of mired in controversy, and Veilguard didn't do so well, but Shadows is, at least as of this recording, is doing really well. Like, I think this is the best-selling Assassin's Creed game of all time. I think. I may be totally wrong. They surpassed Assassin's Creed Odyssey's player base of, like, I think they had, at launch, it was like 1.5 to 2 million players. I think Shadows just surpassed 3 million, like, last week. Again, as of recording this will come out later, of course, but very interesting, nonetheless. So I don't know, but BioWare used to tell some really, really good stuff, and I can highly recommend checking it out. Plus, it's free, so you're not losing anything if you don't play it. You're not losing anything if you do play it. Without further ado, guys, I will catch you all in the next one. Be sure to keep on the lookout for those games that I was telling you about. And if you have any game suggestions, let me know. Because I got some ideas for the future. But I actually need to go and, you know, play the games. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys want to see me play. And who knows, maybe I'm already playing that game over on my Twitch channel. So, with that being said, guys, I will catch you all next time. I love each and every one of you. Bye.